Hello everyone, Neofizz here, and welcome back to my short series on the worlds I played in Minecraft before I started recording. And this is part 2 of my fourth world in Minecraft. In part 1, I basically showed you everything around my main base. And now here in part 2, I'm going to show you uh, what went on in the Nether in this world. And this was pretty involved. I think this is probably the most involved Nether expansion I had ever done. So here in the Nether, here's my little uh, building that I set up here where I could look out and see what's going on all around here. And you can see there I've got a nice sheltered walkway that gets me where I'm going. So we'll go check that out first. So this is just a little bit precarious because we had to come out here and usually gas were ready to shoot at me. So down this walkway I had a little bit of a nether wart farm because back in the 1.2.5 days you could only grow the nether wart out in the nether. And we'll show you the village there on my next episode. So this is where I went first. I made this walkway. I put this wall up to keep the ghast from shooting at me because he was usually out there somewhere and wanted to blast me, like he is right now. So we'll make a run for it. And up there at the end you can see what I've got. I've got a bit of a building going on there. And this was just shortly after I started the world and got into the Nether for the first time. And I didn't have a lot of resources at my disposal. I had a little bit, so I set up this kind of slightly advanced poor man blaze farm dealy here. And if I can get them to spawn, I can show you a little bit about how it worked. Here, this was kind of open, so I had extended this building this way so that if I went in this direction they wouldn't be able to blast me. And yeah, some of them are spawning, so I can quickly show you how this worked if some of them will step right up and be our next contestant. But this was a little bit slow, but it did work nonetheless. What I would do is kind of see if I could lure them over. They would eventually come out this way, but it was a little bit slow, but it did work nonetheless. It just wasn't the most advanced setup that I had, but it was basic and simple and it worked. So once I got a few of them down in here, I would flip the lever, and that would push all those pistons forward so they couldn't get away. And then I'd, hit them until they died, and then I could collect their goods. And while I was doing that, they wouldn't be able to get away, and nobody else could come down and bother me, right? Then after that, I could open the pistons back up, and more could come and step right up to be the next contestants again. So this kind of worked. It was good for getting blaze rods. It wasn't good for getting a lot of experience though, because as you can see it operates very slowly. So we'll leave that. That one wasn't the biggest deal. But shortly after I did get this, so I had more glass here, but a gas blasted it. Shortly afterwards, I discovered that if I went down this way, there was another blaze farm. And after I got more resources and studied the tutorials on how to set this up even better, I went right ahead, and you can see this was the full-blown ethos style blaze farm with the full on-off system, and right now it's got the spawner turned off so that the blaze wouldn't spawn. And I guess that was just to try and cut lag. But if I flip the lever here, then you can see the lava really quickly drops, and then the blaze starts spawning, and I can open up the gate and let them start dropping down in here. That's if they decide to ever drop down. Their pistons would push on them, so they would drop. Let's go up and take a quick look at that. Oh, looks like some of them, sounds like the pistons are going. So yeah, you can see there's pistons there with the, you know, the pressure plates and the repeaters, and that would, you know, bring them down quicker, and that wasn't too bad. See, there goes one. So we'll come down, and when we press the button, the case would close, and it would suffocate them using the crusher pistons there. And then when they come out, I wouldn't even need a sword. I could just hit them with my fist. One quick punch and they're done. So that's how that worked. It was pretty good. Turn that back on. Or turn the spawner off by turning the lava on, that is. And bing, they're gone with one punch. So that worked out pretty nice. That wasn't too bad. And you can see all the redstone around here for operating the timer and whatnot. This is entirely Etho's design. I won't take any credit whatsoever for it. And I made this little spot up over here where I grew even more nether wart that I could harvest while I was waiting, as well as another stairway to get up to the viewing area here, so I could check it out if I wanted to. So that was that, and that worked out really good. I used it to get tons of experience, and uh-oh. Bye-bye. He went down. Down, down, down. Oh, he didn't die, though. He took a little hit, and that's about it. But I'm not here to get him anyway. So, oh, there's another one. Oh, no. And off he goes as well. Yeah, back in 1.2.5, those wither skeletons didn't actually exist. Oh, how did he get out? He must have spawned naturally or something. There's no way they would have got out normally. Yeah, I think that was a natural spawn that occurred there. And look, there's even a regular skeleton spawned in him over there as well. Okay. Well, let's get away from there, because that's about all I wanted to show you here. And you can see I had mined out quite a bit of the nether brick. Made use of that. But when we go way back this way, it's a bit of a run to get back, but it's good. We're in the 1.5.1, so we can run up the stairs without slowing down at all. Run all the way back, because let's go back this way. Back past this netherwort farm that's all ready to be harvested, but I haven't harvested it in a long time because I haven't played this world for a long time now. And here we'll look at the signs. Here I've got a second fort that I had found. I called it the Major Fort, and it had a netherwort farm. And then over this way was a minor fort where I had another blaze farm. So let's go check out this one. I referred to this as the hidden fortress because it was sort of hard to find. It was sort of hidden in the netherrack, I think. So once again, a nice path to get to it. And I was kind of pleased and surprised when I found this one. Once again, it's, oops, we're hungry. Well, we're not running too good now. Okay, so let's run for it again. And we get down in here, and we have to do a twisty turn this way. And you can see it's netherrack everywhere. You can't really see out into the open world at all. Oh, is this the right way? Oh, maybe not. I missed the turn. I made a wrong turn here somewhere. There, here's where we wanted to go. And this one was excellent because I very luckily, very luckily found two spawners. And they were just the right distance apart where if I stood right on this block here, then they would both spawn. And that was good because I could stand here away from keyboard, watching YouTube videos or something, letting the nether wart grow, and they would spawn like crazy. And before I knew it, there would be a ton of them built up, and well, nothing there. I guess I used them all up. I had some splash potions of damage that I was using, so I could come down and get this one schmacking, then run over, get this one schmacking too. So by the time the one was done, I could run back to the other, and then just come up, quickly get them, and open it back up, then run over this way again, get these guys, open it back up, and let her rip some more. So before I knew it, I'd have just tons of levels built up, and there was lots of extra space that I expanded into here with future plans that never actually occurred, because eventually the 1.3 update came out, and I needed to start a new world in order to take advantage of some of the things that it had to offer. So it was nice while it lasted. Like I said, I could just get piles and piles of experience here, because these guys with the dual spawners is like, holy moly. Before I knew it, I had just hordes of experience going in a very short period of time. And this was just off where I was farming the brick. So that's that. Let's see if I can find my way out. Yeah, this is the way out here. So I'm not sure why I had this torch over here, because this is just a big open area here with nothing really going on. So you can see when I originally found this, I put that pillar there so I could find my way back, because it was a hard spot to find at first. But yeah, and there's where I was trying to get to. I think I covered it over so that the ghast wouldn't see me anymore. Oops. Hey, whoop. And you can see, I think this is one of them here, and I had to enclose it all so that it wouldn't be out in the open. And I think the other one was enclosed in some. Let's take a quick looky here. Yeah. Yeah, so this was way up top from the whole thing, right? And all enclosed in so that big bubbles, no troubles kind of thing, right? Yep. There's one that randomly spawned. Oh, and he got me. They randomly spawn in the nether a lot more than they used to. That's for darn sure. Like while I'm standing here, they don't spawn a lot, but as soon as you walk away, yeah, lots of random spawning going on. So let's head back so I can show you the other spot that I had found. So it's a big run to get back again. And I really should light this, because now with the new updates, things spawn in here that are deadly. Originally it was just pigmen would spawn in here, the zombie pigmen, and they would leave you alone and everything would be fine, so it didn't even matter if anything spawned in here. And because I'm not actually in the fort, no blaze would spawn. But now you can have regular skeletons spawn in here, and that's a little bit dangerous, right? So that was a second fort that I had found. And then over here, I had found a third fort. Yippee! I was just finding forts like there was no tomorrow here. And here you can see I did light this up. Just to make it a little brighter and easier to see things. And once again, it's a little bit of a run to get there, but I've had times where you had to run forever to get anywhere, so this wasn't too terribly bad, So it takes all of maybe a minute to run down there, but that's not so bad, I didn't think. I had a door here at the end to seal it off. Don't ask me why. Maybe to keep things from down here getting up into there. But so here we can go down to the action. So I made this kind of little lookout here. I thought this was kind of neat, a sort of little lookout porch where I could look around and nobody could see me, so I could see whether or not it was safe to go out there or not, right? So we can come down, and this is the open area, big danger. And when I went down this way, I found another blaze spawner, and I turned it into the poor man style blaze farm. And it works, but, you know, ultra slow. But, you know, if you need a few rods or whatnot, it was good for getting that. And then, oops, and now we got the bad guys up here. Let's see if we can get a skull out of these guys. Jeez, it's so rare to get the skulls, eh? You never get them. You have to kill like hundreds of them, it seems, in order to get a skull. And once again here I found up here I found a second blaze spawner. You can hear it. And once again, poor man style. How did he even see me? Maybe he saw me when I was coming up the stairs. So this one works too, but like I say, poor man style, so you don't get a lot out of it. But it works nonetheless. He's trying to get me. But he doesn't know to come, doesn't know where he can come to get to me. These guys will, though. Oh boy. Yeah, they're ready to give me some fire. Give me the hot foot. Yeah, so that worked too, but you know, very limited and basic. But you can see, geez, yeah, I found 3 nether wart farms, and that was great. I thought this was just something else. Or 3 nether forts is what I found. So that was okay. And I could go out in the open if I wanted to, but what was it doing? Oh, what did I do here? Did I brick this over, or did I just find it and smash my way through? I'm not quite sure anymore. Oops, sounds like there's a blaze nearby. But yeah, so all in all, I found some really humongous farms, or forts here, and lots of them. So this was pretty extensive work in the nether that I did in this world. It was awesomeness, for sure. So that's about it. As quick a tour as I could show you all over the place where I did things in the nether. And in my next episode, I'll show you some nether portals that I did that went off to distant lands. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for coming by. And till the next time, this is Neofizz signing out.